Hello and welcome to Your World This Week, the weekly roundup for all the top news stories of the week. The top news stories this week are:
former cricketer and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Imran Khan is all set to become the next Prime Minister of the country. Though PTI emerged as the single largest, it is short of the majority mark. But that did not stop Imran Khan from laying down the roadmap for Pakistan's development as he made his maiden speech after the elections but before the results were announced. He also spelled out priorities in the areas of governance and foreign policy. God has given me a chance to come to power to implement that ideology which I started 22 years ago, Khan said in a televised speech from his house near capital Islamabad. On relations with India, the World Cup winning captain said, "We should sit across and resolve the issues instead of blaming India for problems in Baluchistan and they blaming us for problems in Kashmir. I can say that if you will take one step forward, we will take two steps forward." The relationship between the two countries has been one-sided so far, and Pakistan has been blamed for all sorts of terrorism in the world. We want friendship with India and want to resolve all issues through dialogue, asserted Khan. Khan also mentioned improving ties with China, Afghanistan, United States and Saudi Arabia as priority areas, while adding that Pakistan would like to be part of conciliation processes in the Middle East too. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Johannesburg for the 10th BRICS Summit. He called for reformed multilateralism, asked the nations to work together in the era of the fourth industrial revolution, which is bringing in a new world order, and met with the leaders of the other nations, including China and Russia. He said all countries should share the best practices and policies. Today, the world is standing at the crossroads of all kinds of changes. The new industrial technologies and digital interface that are building a new world. They represent opportunity and a challenge. With new systems and products, there will be new paths to economic process, the Prime Minister said. Modi also focused on the issue of global terrorism and on the need for states to ensure that no terrorist activity was perpetrated from their soil. On the sidelines, Modi met Chinese President Xi Jinping for the third time in less than 4 months. Modi discussed ways to enhance exports to China, among other issues. After the meeting, India's Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale said, "Both PM Modi and President Xi Jinping have reaffirmed once again their readiness to give the necessary direction to their militaries to enhance communication between them and to maintain peace and tranquility in the border areas." After being cornered by the opposition parties in the parliament on the increase in mob lynching across the country and most recently in Alwar, where police apathy allegedly led to the death of the victim, the Union Home Minister said in the Lok Sabha that the government is concerned about the mob lynching incidents. "We have set up a high-level committee to look at ways to stop these incidents. We are thoughtful about this. This didn't start only recently. The incidents of lynching have been going on for since years. I have said this earlier too. The biggest mob lynching is what happened in 1984, said Rajnath Singh, the Minister of Home Affairs in the Parliament. Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath sparked a controversy after downplaying lynching incidences. Yogi Adityanath reportedly said, "These incidents are given unnecessary importance. Law and order is a matter of state. Congress' intention to make a mountain out of a molehill won't be successful," Adityanath said on mob lynching. After nailing the character of Ganesh Gaitonde in Sacred Games, Nawazuddin Siddiqui is now ready for his upcoming flick called Genius. The trailer of the movie was released this week and revolves around an engineer who loves his country. The engineering student, played by Utkarsh Sharma, joins the special forces and fights against the villain Nawazuddin in a mission to save the country. Utkarsh Sharma and co-star Ishita Chauhan mark their debut in this Bollywood flick, directed by Anil Sharma, who previously directed the film Gadar Ek Prem Katha. The film also stars Mithun Chakravarti and Aisha Zulka and is slated to hit the theatre on August 24th. In a major shocker for the football fans across the globe, German footballer Mesut Ozil announced his retirement from the national team in the wake of the controversy surrounding his recent meeting with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Ozil was heavily criticized after he posed for a photograph with Turkish President at a charitable event in May. In a series of tweets, Ozil, who has Turkish roots himself, posted a lengthy statement defending his meeting with Erdogan and criticized German media for politicizing the entire episode. The 29-year-old Arsenal midfielder said, "I'm aware that the picture caused a huge response in the German media, and while some people may accuse me of lying or being deceitful, the picture we took had no political intentions. For me, having a picture with President Erdogan wasn't about politics or elections. It was about me respecting the highest office of my family's country." And now, please watch the viral video of the week.
Hope you liked this edition of Your World This Week. We will be back next week with yet another episode of Your World This Week. Have a good day.